Hi, good morning, everyone. It's Tuesday, it's June 6th, and it's 7:22 a.m. here in Chicago. So I got to listen in on a little bit of Hannah Gabriel. She went live yesterday, and I just got to hear a little bit of what she said. I already forgot the name of that component that she tested positive for. It's a banned substance. Is it called clostridone or something like that? Anyway, she was saying how Vada or whoever, they knew that it was her dog's treatment, and I think her dog had puppies and had a C-section or something. I heard, I don't know. And she was rubbing the dog's belly with it, and she said that's how she contacted it. Of course, when everybody gives their side of the story, it sounds believable. She might be telling the truth. I don't know. She seems cool and everything. But at the end of the day, it's still not Clarissa's fault. And her chat was acting like Clarissa and the powers that be wanted this to happen because they didn't want Clarissa to fight her because she would beat Clarissa. How'd you spin her testing positive for a banned substance into Clarissa not wanting to fight? Make it make sense. Clarissa was ready. That's your fault. Regardless of how you got it in your system, that's your fault. And she was saying how, Vada had the report. I guess there was a report. She says there's a report where it was known that it came from her dog medicine, and she was saying they knew, but they didn't release the report. Now, I don't know much about, testing positive, but would it matter? Does it matter whether or not the boxer is innocent? I don't think so, right? Because at the end of the day, Clarissa is the one who has to get in the ring with her. And it could be dangerous and unfair, or both, to Clarissa. It has nothing to do with innocence or guilt. I mean, of course, if you're innocent, you definitely want to let the world know that. But, the way she was saying they had the report and they knew, maybe she meant that they should have made it clear to the world. I don't know. But at the end of the day, it's not Clarissa's fault. And they were kind of acting like, Clarissa didn't want that smoke. And that's not, you can't say that if somebody tests positive. Clarissa was ready and willing. So let's not do that. And then I heard her say something like, I don't understand how she got this lucky. Those are her exact words, as a matter of fact. You can quote me on that. She said, I don't understand how she got that lucky. Again, Hannah, how did she get lucky? She was ready for you. So how did she get lucky because you tested positive for whatever reason? I don't know. These boxers are something else. And I didn't catch all of this part, but I know she was saying something like Clarissa was trying to make it sound like this or trying to make it sound like that. And so I went and read up on what Clarissa said. I just figured it would be faster than finding a video than having to listen to the video. I just went and read up on what Clarissa said on a reputable journal, whatever. And Clarissa didn't say anything crazy. She said anything that any concerned boxer would say. She was saying, okay, but I need proof. Where's the dog? You know how Clarissa is. I can't remember exactly what Clarissa said, but it wasn't anything terrible. It wasn't anything like, oh, please, child, that girl been cheating. It wasn't anything like that. She was just saying, okay, but, so we're basically going by her word, though, right? I mean, Hannah, let's be real. If the reverse happened to Clarissa, what would you be saying? Because if you're already saying you can't believe she got that lucky, if you're already saying things like that, what would you had said if that happened to Clarissa, And I ain't never heard a boxer whose opponent tested positive I ain't never heard that boxer say, oh, well, I'm sure it was innocent and, you know, all the best to them. I mean, I never heard it. They either don't say anything or they get real reckless or they just sound reasonably concerned, especially if it's kind of like a rival, you know, because I know she fought Claressa before. And, I don't know, I just thought that, she had, you know, she kind of had people in there saying how Claressa, you know, dodged a bullet because she would definitely win. It seemed like it was mostly Costa Rican people, which is cool, you know, she's Costa Rican or whatever. But, yeah, so that's what I, peeped yesterday. And, yeah, Hannah, you need to, blame yourself for that. And it doesn't matter what Claressa tried to make it sound like. She doesn't know the true story. Only you do, you know. And she didn't dog you out or anything. She was just saying, you know. I think Claressa did mention what if it happened in their first fight. I think Claressa did say something like, you know, what if that's what she did in our first fight. Because remember, she dropped Claressa when they fought the first time. But even that, I mean, hey, it comes with the territory. When you test positive, whether you're innocent or not, you know, it comes with the territory. People are going to question you. And, of course, they're going to question everything that happened in the past. Yeah, that's how it goes. Even at jobs, if something goes wrong, they can't just test what's currently being worked on. They got to go test everything in the past that, you know, used whatever materials are now questionable. You guys know. So, yeah, so that's all. Salute to Claressa. It's not Claressa's fault that you popped dirty, whether it was intentional or not. I like Hannah. I mean, she seems cool. I don't know her, but she seems cool and, you know, all godly and whatnot, and that's nice. But that whole I don't know how she got lucky, I don't know what that means. Oh, and she said she saw the fight and Claressa is faster, but she's still the same. That's what she said. She's faster, but she's still the same. If she's faster, I'm sure she improved in other areas too. So, you know, she may have overall the same style, but, you know, that's my opinion anyway. And what else did she say? Oh, I didn't catch what she said, but when I looked at the comment, I came back and quickly looked at a comment. I didn't know what Hannah just said, but somebody wrote, "It's okay, Hannah." What they say? "It's okay, Hannah. You can go ahead and say it. She fought trash and she couldn't stop her." That's what they said. "It's okay, Hannah. You can go ahead and say it. She fought trash and she couldn't stop her." I knew Claressa would get teased for not stopping her. And again, that's what happens when you let the world know that's what you're trying to do. That's what happens. That's why I wish Claressa hadn't fought that way. Just outbox the chick. Make her look stupid. Why don't these people get in the ring and say to themselves, what would Floyd do? What would Floyd do? You know? Or not just Floyd. There are a lot of greats. I just always refer to Floyd, you know. But, you know, I know there are a lot of greats. A lot of people that many see better than Floyd, too. So, I'm just saying, what would Floyd do? You know, when you're in there headhunting like that, ask yourself, what would Floyd do? Chill out and just outclass the fighter. Because then, nobody's even thinking about how you couldn't stop a person. You know? They're just saying how... Unless, you know, well, I know they do that with Spence, but that's because there's a big war between Spence and Bud. So people say that about Mikey. But in all honesty, everybody knows that Spence beat Mikey's ass in a very good way. But anyway, and he never headhunted. But that's all. Have a good day, everyone. Sorry this video is a little long. I apologize.